Hi everyone. In this video we're going to look at how to do a translation of a shape on the coordinate grid. So what we've got here is a rule that says x minus 7, y minus 4. That's the rule we're going to use to do our translation. So you could see that written a little differently. You could see it written like this. T negative 7, negative 4. Either way it means the same thing. The x change is minus 7, the y change is minus 4. And all you have to do is apply those changes to each of the coordinates of the shape. So x coordinates are always left and right. So for x minus 7, if it's a subtraction of 7, that's left 7. If it was plus 7, that would be right 7. So x's are always left and right, and y's are always up and down. So if it's a minus 4 to the y, that's going to be down 4. So we're going to move this entire shape, each coordinate of it, left 7 and down 4. If it was plus 4 there, that would obviously be going up 4. So you could use the coordinates themselves, or you could do it all in the grid. Doesn't really matter. If I look at B here, B is at 7, 3. So I could just take those coordinates and I could just subtract 7 from the x and subtract 4 from the y, just applying that rule that we're given for the transformation. So that would be the new point, B prime, would be 7 taken away from 7 would be 0, and then 3 minus 4 would be negative 1. So the new coordinates there would be 0, negative 1, which would be 0 over on the x-axis, negative 1 down on the y-axis, which is why that would be B prime right there. Or I could just take the coordinates and then just move it left 7, down 4. Let's try that for A. So A right now is at negative 1. I'm going to move that left 7 would be over here at this new x position, and then down 4 would go down 4 down here. So the new coordinates are going to be at this location right there, which if I erase those, you'll see it. That would be the new points for A, which we're going to call A prime to show that it's a new position of A. And again, it's just counting out the distances here that we moved. So that should be 7 over to the left, and then 4 going down, which is why that's the new location, A prime. And then lastly, same thing for C. I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit here. If you look at A and C, so when we do a translation like any other rigid motion transformation, that means that they're going to be the same size. The shape itself is not going to change size. It's going to be in a new position. So it's going to be slid around here for a translation. So if AC, the original AC is 4, that means that A prime C prime is also going to be 4. So C was 4 above A. So I could go to A prime here and just count 1, 2, 3, 4. And that has to be our new location of C because it has to be 4 above A, since of course the shape cannot change size. And then we can just connect them, and that would be our completed translation. It's good to double check though to make sure we counted this, to make sure C's in the right spot. We can just count this out from C to C prime here. Are we going left 7? Sure looks like it. And are we going down 4? Yep. And so we obviously have it in the right spot, and our translation is